For 1 month, teachers have stuck to their no pay, no chalk slogan, paralyzing learning in all public schools across the country. Their employer, the Teacher Service Commission, has opted to serve them a can't teach, won't pay dose. The government has resolved to withhold salaries and allowances of more than 230,000 teachers who the commission says defied the Employment and Labour Relations Court's order to resume their duties. TSC, according to documents in our possession, finalized the September payroll today, and only 43,000 teachers will be paid. These are mainly head teachers, deputy head teachers and heads of department who have been in schools during the month-long boycott by teachers who are pushing the government to implement the 50 to 60% pay hike awarded in June this year by Judge Nduma of the Employment and Labour Relations Court. The teachers who will receive their September salaries are 29,500 from secondary schools, 9,500 from primary schools, and 4,000 in teachers training colleges and special schools. This means the TSC September wage bill will shrink from the monthly 14 billion shillings to just 3 billion shillings. The teachers' employer is also keen on starving the two giant teachers' unions, NAT and KUPPET, by denying them the monthly remissions drawn from deductions made on teachers' monthly pay. NAT receives 138 million shillings every month, with KUPPET getting 35 million shillings monthly. The unions will not receive any money from the 3 billion shillings paid to teachers in September salaries. And as TSC acted tough, teachers suffered yet another blow with Justice Nelson Abuoda of the Employment and Labour Relations Court, upholding his Friday ruling, directing teachers to return to work immediately. Abuoda said the ongoing petition at the Court of Appeal could not be used by teachers to defy the return to work order, and urged them to honour his ruling since they would require the court's protection at a later date. Abuoda ruled that though the teachers' strike was protected by the law, it remained suspended for 90 days to facilitate a conciliation process between the teachers and their employer on how the 50 to 60% pay hike would be implemented. The judge urged the parties to find a solution to the month-long stalemate in a calm and considerate manner, devoid of hardline stances. Abuoda in his ruling maintained that the teachers would be in contempt of court if they insisted on remaining on strike, following his ruling on Friday that also required the government to pay teachers their September salaries and not to victimize those who are down their tools. At the Court of Appeal, teachers through their lawyers Paul Muite and Kioko Kilokumi told the 5-judge bench that the government was using excuses to deny them the 50 to 60% pay hike awarded by Justice Nduma in June. They insist the offer was made by TSC in September last year, though the teacher's employer has denied that such an agreement existed. NAT and KUPPET declined to comment on TSC's decision to deny more than 230,000 teachers their September pay or Justice Abuoda's return to work directive. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 9.